We are off in our third game of five in round one for today. Moving on to round two in just a little bit. Savage Octagon going to be out of the gate first with a really nice starting board. She's able to get that horizontal blue almost immediately and sets up some more blues to create a bracket clear and get a nice horizontal.
Yeah, opening up that board, but to really start getting into the mix here, she's going to have to get through that line six, and that double blue, not optimal for her, but gets the double clear with the garbage off the board. That's going to open up that lower right of the corner for her. Meanwhile, Watchteaz's board is playing a little split right now and very vertical on that left side. So be on the lookout for blue clears along that top line. Blue yellow is going to be absolutely massive for Watchteaz here, as Watchteaz down to 15, Savage down to 12. Savage also playing sort of a split board here, needing some yellow help, starting to find it here, and is going to get a nice combo here and setting up for an easy double. A little bit of drop time going to come down on that red, down to 8 here for Savage, now down to 7, as she is holding on to a lead, both as far as virus count goes and I think as board state goes here, Flendo.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch Tease has just been having to make some really interesting plays because of the lack of blue pills that he's been getting. He's only got one red virus remaining on his board over there in that column 8. He will be able to tuck in a red blue if he gets another one and drop that down. But Savage already into her level 7 here. We'll see if Watchman he does. Excuse me, Watchteaz. He does take that red blue tuck that I was talking about. Just gonna need blues, and a rarity of a color for blue. Statistically in the game, it's not as much as we like to think it is.
Oh,
Oh, but a misdrop there by Watchteaz. He wanted that one column over.
yeah, Watchteaz is going to have to dig out a 6 here, and it's just really tough to see here after Watchteaz just really had a strong recovery because having to pile your garbage right in the middle of the board is just absolutely brutal for a speed play here, and just absolutely getting hammered here. Just needing a couple of reds. There it is, out at a 212. A rough start from Watchteaz, but still plenty of game here left to go. Playing that's a pretty nice board. It's going to be split and vertical, I think, on that bottom section. Meanwhile, Savage Octagon is just absolutely rocketing through here, down to 10 with a nice swim to set up the red combo and then a double yellow. Just everything neatly falling into place here. Savage really just has this in her control, just needing a handful of blues, a fortuitous double blue, and then a sandwich clear. That's going to put her out at 247.
247, really great time by Savage. Looking at Watchteaz's board, looking a lot cleaner than his last board and a lot more evenly distributed. So he's got to be feeling good about that after that mess of a level 6. Still does have a little bit of garbage there in his column 8, but not going to be too bad for him. A fortuitous double blue would be really great for him right now, but he'll take this red blue as well and get that horizontal and into a drop combo. Really nice plays there by Watchteaz, down to 9, but Savage Octagon already 24 viruses remaining in her level 8. She is just on a tear here, JB.
She absolutely is. She's making some great setups too, and a lot of double opportunities rather for Savage here, just along that right side and the bottom of the board as we see one on display there. Savage down to 16 here in level 8. Meanwhile, Watchteaz has played a particularly strong 7 and is out at a 343. So as far as par time goes, had a fantastic 7, just a rough 6. And this double red is going to be a fantastic start. Actually, a good sequence of pills here for Watchteaz as he is getting started on level 8.
Yeah, I believe that was about a minute and a half, level 7 for Watchteaz, which is about what you want to see in for each level in these blocks of 6 to 9. Now, Savage Octagon just needing 2 more yellow, 1 more blue, getting that red rush, but she doesn't mind it because she knows it's going to be followed by this red yellow right here. And with the blue, she will be out at a 422 into her final level, which looks pretty good. Fairly diverse on the top line. She has access to every color. She almost has a place to put every pill as well, so she's got to be feeling good about that. Meanwhile, looking back over at Watchteaz, fairly straightforward looking end game for him. This piece of red garbage in his column 5 may complicate things just a smidgen, but I don't think it's going to be anything too terrible for him.
Yeah, he's playing really well here. This clear of that blue yellow right in the center. That's going to open up a double horizontal clear for him. I guess if it's a sandwich vertically, maybe it's a taco horizontally. I don't know. But he is just looking for that final red here. And he is going to get it out at a 5-13 here. He is into 9, but his back is up against the wall here. Is Savage down to her final 15 viruses. She is just absolutely rocking things here. Would really love a double blue. She can then send down some yellows. That's really an option. She can also just go just tuck a yellow down and get that off the board here. And I think she may be just holding out for that blue clear. No, she is going to take the double yellow off that top. So this is pretty much said and done here for Savage Octagon, just needing a few more pills of really blue and yellow, and that is going to be Savage Octagon rocking a sub 6, a 556, and Savage Octagon takes game number 1.
Yeah, but what a fight by Watchma to really stay in contention in this game after that just brutal level 6 that he had. He's down to just 15 viruses remaining. Well fought by Watchteaz. And he had actually a really nice combo here at the beginning of his level 9 that if you didn't see it, it's one you're going to want to go back to the VOD for because it was incredible.
And I don't know if Watchteaz knows that they are done here, but they are. Yep. Okay. There it is. There's the pill dropping into the center well. So that is game 1 in the books. Savage Octagon needing one more here, and she will advance. And Savage wants to win this tournament. Flindo. She needs a little bit of help from Floyd, but she could bump up to that 5 seed, and that could be very, very important come December.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way this bracket is set up, she's got a really good chance to do it. But she's got to get through Watchteaz first. Watchteaz would love to take this into a decider, knock Savage out, and move into round 2 himself, because he's definitely got some playoff contentions as well. He's currently tied with Chris Bidwell. He does have the better clear rate, but a win would feel really good for him right now.
Absolutely. And we've got readies from our players here. Watchteaz dressed up as Vampire Wario here as we approach Halloween. And we are just waiting on our 3, 2, 1, and we are going to get this going.
Absolutely.
And don't forget,
Savage
folks.
press a stop sign.
Oh, there we go. There's our 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, and pills as we start our second game here. And a very interesting board here. Savage, not a lot to work with on that right side. Meanwhile, on Watchteaz's side here, pretty balanced board, kind of staircasing from right or left to right here, but has some good opportunities here and immediately going for that horizontal clear. Really good vision there by Watchteaz here, very early on, very even up.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking both boards, they kind of looked like a mirror image of each other at first. But it's definitely working well more in Watchteaz's favor here, as he does have a slight virus lead over Savage Octagon. Savage going to need a lot of red to really get through into the bottom of this board. Watchteaz going to need mostly blue, looks like, to get down to his end game. Savage starting to get those reds and a really nice drill down to get a red and then a yellow clear. Loving the setups here that Savage Octagon has. She's got these blues that she needs. She's going to be able to get this undertuck. So with that yellow, she's probably going to go with this red horizontally. And with that blue yellow on top, she definitely is going to be doing that. 3 more reds will do it for Savage in this level 6. She's out at a 1-2-3 Sesame Street, but Watchteaz really not too far behind.
I understood that reference. On Watchteaz's side here, just needing one more blue, and Watchteaz definitely having a better level 6 than last time. There it is, out at a 135. And our chat wanting the crows to be fed, getting that decider here. But here comes Savage Octagon. Savage had an opportunity to get that lightning bolt on that right side, opted not to take it. Just instead bracket clearing some garbage off the board, and then playing with that those double yellows on the right side. Savage here with a horizontal clear, setting up that blue vertical in column number 3, and then a nice drill down here. That's going to be another good play, and then building that right into a combo. So Savage just playing very, very solidly, and a huge combo there, Flindo, as she is finally down to 10 on 7.
Yeah, Savage also had the opportunity to take that double blue and make it a horizontal and drop some yellows onto some yellow viruses. But the way she did it was absolutely fine. She's got the yellow horizontal set up here. She will just need this yellow and 2 more reds. Elects to take the yellow first. There's 1, 2 reds out at a 241. Another really fast level for Savage Octagon, but Watchteaz, don't sleep on him. He's doing a great job here as well. Gets this red horizontally. He does do that. Wasn't sure with the slight hiccup in his feed, but we've got that going. And 1, 2, 3 yellows. And this blue yellow great for him, followed by the red. He's going to be out at a 305.
305 is a perfectly serviceable time at this block. You're again looking to be out of 7, right around the 3-minute mark. So he's playing phenomenally here. That said, Savage has just been playing. I think she's been playing faster than game 1, going out at that 246. So and she's averaging that 1 minute 23 seconds here per level, which is just a phenomenal time for Savage. Savage's PB on this is a 539, so might be trying to blow that out of the water here. 14 viruses to go for Savage. She's really got to address that right side, just needing reds and blues to do it, and just now pretty much out of yellows. Just has that 1 yellow over in column 7, now can address it, and Savage has options here, electing to go for the horizontal clear. Excuse me. And she's just playing phenomenally here, Flindo. 4 viruses to go.
Yeah, absolutely. But Watchteaz again playing very well himself. Having to make some interesting setups to make things happen though. The RNG hasn't quite cooperated with him quite as well as he would have hoped that it would. Oh, and okay, no, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a misdrop, but it's going to be a nice fat log once he goes for it. Not a fat log, actually. He turns it into a horizontal drop combo and sets up the yellow horizontals at the bottom. Really nice foresight there by Watchteaz. Curious to see what he's going to do with this double red. He does exactly what I thought he might, putting it in, tucking it under in column 8 and clearing out that red first, and then the red on the left with this horizontal yellow on the bottom. He's out at a 457. Again, a really respectable time from Watchteaz. Just not as fast as Savage at this point.
Yeah, Savage is still just absolutely demolishing this board. She's down to her final 20 viruses, and she's using this red rush to her advantage. And sets everything up beautifully, and just with that small set of reds, manages to get a good amount of reds off the board, and just has good setups everywhere else here. She's down to 13 viruses to go. Watchteaz down to 28 here, as Watchteaz continuing to fire a really smart undertuck play. A little bit of drop time, but still an overall good setup, so definitely worth that few moments of drop time here. Looks like Savage might have had a misflip on that yellow, or possibly been setting up for a horizontal, not sure, but she is down to her final 5. Now she's down to 4, now down to 3. She's going to have to figure something out, and a fortuitous double yellow there for Savage Octagon. And Savage here had multiple options, could have set up horizontal for that red, but is going to be out here. And another sub 6, a 557 for Savage Octagon, nearly identical to her first run, and that is going to give her the game and the match.